Now let's talk about, so in the last class we have discussed this property called as position. You guys got the point, got this concept. Now I'm going to demonstrate. HTML. So now we are going to discuss the property CSS
Tag.
position property. Okay. Yes, header tag. Exactly. I'm just testing you, Yadav, whether you are alert or not. If you are alert, very good. So I saved it as float.html. That's 11th program of CSS. Now what we're going to do? So let's take the divisions. Div. Div 1, 2, 3. I have taken 3 divisions now. Okay, division 1 and division 2 and division 3. This is div 1. So I have the 3 divisions here. And now what I'm going to do is I'll take some style tag here. I'm going to give the divisions. I have to change their positions. I have to give some width. Width equal to some 300 pixel. Height 300 pixel. Width equal, let me give the width like 30%. I can give the width in the form of percentage also, or else in the form of pixels also. Okay. So both are actually valid way of giving the dimensions. So CSS property position, CSS position property. See this. So I've taken the 3 divisions and I've given the width as 30% and height as 300 pixels. And let me give some border. Border solid, some 3 pixels. Okay. So this is my division. Okay. So let me reduce the size of the divisions. Something like 200 pixels. All right. See, there is a property called as float. Float is actually, if you want to produce a responsive web design, so you have to use this float property. Float is something like, based on the container, like, based on the size of the web browser, it automatically, the elements inside the browser will be floated, like, something like, some flowers floating on a water, something like that. Okay. See this? If I give something like that here, all these divisions will be floated to left one by one. something like this. Okay, so if I change the size of this browser, if I change size of this browser, something like this, see this, it'll automatically rearrange their positions based on the size of the browser. Okay, they'll be aligned to the left. They'll be aligned to they'll be aligned to left. No problem. Okay, I've given something like I've given the width and percentages, so it won't get into responsive because when the browser size is decreased, the size of the division also get into the 30% of that browser size. So let me give something like 300 pixels. Okay, yeah, some 303. Let me give some 600 pixels. All right, now 400. Let's check it out. So, okay, I'll give something like, okay, let me give them 430 pixels, 460. Approve. All right, fine. So now if I change the container size, automatically the elements will be responsive according to the size of the browser. Okay, so mainly the float property is used in the responsive CSS. Okay, because all the elements in the container will be floated. Okay, and they'll be rearranged. They'll be rearranged based on the size of the browser. So I hope you got it. Did you understand this property? Guys, did you understand this property? If I want to make them to float right, I can give it as right so that the deviance will be float to right. So whenever you go for some response, if you decrease the size of the browser, so they'll be automatically respond to the browser size and they'll be rearranged to the direction that is given. So as simple as that. Okay. So this is the float property. This float property is mainly used in responsive design, responsive CSS. Okay. Just remember that. So this is all about CSS property, no? CSS, what is this? Float property composition.